Alrighty guys, welcome to another video, and we're going to be taking a look at the Hexa Bandit wheel, which I recently finished. I bought this from my friend, and he sent it over, which is cool. Kind of hard to find some Hexa stuff in the US. By the way, if you hear any background noise, that's my air conditioner, because yes, we got air conditioning down here. Finally. It's been nasty out, so it's good. Anyway, I never really tried anything from Hexa before, and I was really curious to see how they do it, how they do models, and I'm actually pretty impressed. I really liked it. It's a lot like a Gundam model. If you ever put a Gundam model together, it's kind of like building a figure, kind of. A lot of things are pre-painted. I didn't really do that much paint. I did do a wash and some weathering. And I do plan on touching up the rust a little bit more because it doesn't look that great. I want to get some AK Interactive rust streaks. I'm currently all out. And maybe touch them up a little bit more. Do a little bit of dry brushing along here. But let's get into this thing. Hexa, they're not very common in the US from what I can tell. A lot of Japanese-based sellers when you're looking for these. But to be honest, if I'm gonna be real here, I think I like this better than Gundam, because I did a Gundam model, and it's kind of the same. Like, they're assembled very similarly, but Gundam isn't 1/24th scale. This is, and that's what I love about this. I mean, granted, this is a big vehicle. I'm gonna I'll bring in a Mustang to show you just how big this thing is. Here's a 1/24th scale Mustang. It's a big bike, but it is accurate to how big the Bandit wheel would be. I don't know what this is from, though. That's the only thing. When I look up Hexa Bandit wheel, I only find the model kit. I don't find, I don't know if this is, from an anime or, some sort of comic. I don't know. But I love the design of this thing. It's amazing. It's so cool. You can see I have it with this part turned and the kickstand down so it stands up perfectly. But this thing does have some features that I do want to go over, but let me just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to being straight so you guys can kind of see what the Bandit wheel looks like. It's got this really badass looking face here. Also, I don't know if I'm the first person to cover this thing in English, but every single video I've seen on this, someone is speaking a different language, which is, it's fine. It's a Japanese model. You're not gonna find too many people reviewing them, and also probably not gonna find too many people speaking English because these are so obscure. I feel. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to describe it, but you know what I mean, where it's just it's kind of like an obscure model that not many people have covered, and the people that have covered it probably live closer to where these are more accessible, and you know what I mean. Anyway, one thing I will say that is amazing about this kit: the instructions are not in English. There are English instructions you can look up. But by design and by the illustrations, I was able to figure out everything. That's good design. I'll give you an example. So you may notice with this thing, there's 4 tires on the back. The kit comes with 3 tires, right? Now, how do you distinguish the front tire from the rear ones? What if they were all just mixed up and you put them on the wrong thing? Well, they thought of that. The front tire is in a separate bag than the rest of them. Just little things like that I like about this thing, where it's just okay, that's good design, so you don't accidentally put the smaller tire on the front. That's a cool design. I like that. And I like when you start assembling this thing and you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell? This doesn't look like anything. And then once you snap this piece in, and then you put this piece on top, it's oh, that's what this thing is going for. You have that oh shit moment, and it's awesome. One thing I added, just for a little fun, it doesn't really sit right, but it is there. It's in this little compartment here that flips up. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Nice little sawed-off shotgun that it comes with. This Mad Max looking double barrel shotgun. Wants to focus. Do you want to focus on the shotgun? Yes, you do. Try my best to paint it, but and weather it. I might do a gloss coat over it with some polish to make the wood kind of come out a little bit better and the metal barrels and stuff. I'll take that out for now. I'll put it back and when I'm done with this video. But this is just a massive bike. I'd love to know the backstory on this thing, because this thing is a absolute unit. I want my little circle Mike to be driving this thing. This thing would be amazing for him, especially with all the features of what it does. Oh my god, he'd love this thing. It's huge. It's bigger than a car. But you know what? It's awesome. I don't know what to say, but it's not like when I have like a Dodge Charger here and I'm like, okay, you know, I did a Hemi and stuff like that. You know, I could show like this is this and this. This is an alien vehicle to me. Like, I don't know what the hell this is. I mean, it's a bike and it's a turret and a flying machine, but I'll show you all that in a minute. But yeah, I'm just showing you the general gist of it. It's badass looking. There's some weathering I did here. Maybe it's scraped up on something and just rusted. There's like a grill there. Okay, you all want to see it. I will get this thing into its flying position next. Let me go ahead and, you know, maybe I'll just do it on camera. Yeah, why not? So these move down. I'll fold that in. These come out, and for flying mode, you kind of want to put that up a little bit. This goes up. Just make sure that's pressed in. Push this up, push this down. Get this out of the way. There you go, that's for flying mode. You kind of want to have it like that. And that's how it flies, apparently, which is pretty damn cool. And if you want it for turret mode, what you do is you put this, okay, like that. Put that down. And then you're supposed to do, I'll show you guys what I mean, but you're supposed to do something else, but I don't like to display it like that. I like to display it with turret mode. It is kind of cool like this. I would leave it in turret mode or whatever. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but it looks like a big turret, and that's what I call it. It looks like a big turret gun. Little mobile turret gun. And then you're supposed to, but I don't really I like it with the engine up. But you're supposed to pull the engine down. And I think put these down. Because I've seen that in pictures when people do this turret mode or whatever. You're supposed to put those down and put the engine down. But I don't like displaying it like that with the engine down. It looks a little bit too goofy to me. I like it like this, with the engine up. I like to think that this is a piece that doesn't move with this vehicle. And I know that you could transform this thing even more. It turns into like a mech or something. I don't know. I can't figure out how to do this, but the last part of turret mode is you're supposed to have a figure on there. I do have a figure, but I'm not going to get them on there. But you're supposed to take this part, and I believe, let me get this out of the way real quick, just to double check. Yes, there you go. This piece just clicks forward, and I guess it's like a little shield. And there you go. That is turret mode for this thing. That's what I call it. I call it turret mode because it looks like that. You just sit back here, and these move, these articulate, and you just shoot at whatever the hell you're shooting at. So yeah, that's turret mode. It kind of looks like some sort of weird bee, almost. It almost looks like a wasp or something, some sort of insect. I will get this thing back into regular drive mode or whatever. And hold on 1 second, let me cut the camera. Well, I don't know what the hell happened, but for some reason it doesn't want to sit on that side anymore. I could do it like this and it'll sit, but if I try to pose it like it was at the beginning of the video, she just topples over. Whatever, we'll move on. I also got a couple of figures from Hexa Gear. Here's one. I didn't really do that much to him yet. I didn't paint it or anything. But, there's the figure. It's still a really good looking figure. And again, 1/24th scale. It'll be good for some post-apocalyptic dioramas, maybe. I don't know. Pretty cool looking. So yeah, I think that's just about it for this video. 10-minute video, not bad. And yeah, I will see you guys. Well, about to be 11, but I will see you guys next. Okay, nothing wants to stand up now. Okay, fantastic. See you guys next time.